Just over a year ago, I was asked to get involved with New Cumnock Development Trust. This to me was an honour and I accepted the offer, and I am now a trustee. Our main project at the moment, our biggest project, is the refurbishment of the former Castle Hotel, which we are making into a budget accommodation for people visiting New Cumnock or for whatever reason, and they're able to stay over at an affordable cost. We got the idea after visiting the village of Creetown, where the trust there had done a similar project, and it was very impressive. All plans have been drawn up for the castle, and we have appointed our architects and surveyors, and they are due to put it out for tender to various contractors. We are also looking at many avenues for funding towards the castle and other buildings that are lying empty in the village, and the other buildings are a bit of an eyesore. With all that's going on and the hard work of other trust members, I am sure we can move on and make New Cumnock a much better place to live, and will attract more visitors to the village and in turn create some employment. May I add that COVID-19 has not helped this year at all, as face-to-face meetings have been banned and resulting in meetings being held on Zoom. May I finish with saying that things are looking good for New Cumnock, so as far as I'm concerned, it's onwards and upwards for our wee village.
As a school, we're aware that to be the best provision we can, we not only need to serve the children in our care, but their parents and members of the wider community. To do this, we have worked very hard to improve our partnership working, ensuring that this is a two-way process to make it effective. An example of this is a continued partnership working with New Cumnock Development Trust. As we're a paperless school and we use a school app, school blog and Twitter to communicate with our parents, the New Cumnock Development Trust has supported us further by making announcements through their social communication platforms, helping us to reach wider audiences. The school have developed this partnership further by including a news section within the New Cumnock News, which is run by the Trust. The paper shares the great work going on with the school, with their community, further developing relationships. This has also opened up opportunities for our children in regards to their progress across the curriculum, and has resulted in them meeting influential New Cumnock people such as Sir Tom Hunter and our local minister, Reverend Cuthbert.
Throughout the recent pandemic, the New Cumnock Development Trust supported the school by printing home learning packs, which were distributed to our families who didn't have access to IT during school closure. They also supported our families by identifying the various networks within the community that our families could access, for instance, the food larder. As a school, we believe it is important that our children are familiar with the rich heritage within New Cumnock. As well as ensuring that this is included in our curriculum planning, we have worked with various members of the community over the past few years to ensure that this history is very much kept alive. For instance, last session the whole school learned about the Knockshinnagh mining disaster. Our children then participated in a public consultation event regarding the refurbishment of the Knockshinnagh Memorial, where they had their say regarding this project. Our school captains, along with members of our staff, attended the memorial event itself. Our Active Parent Council is another example of effective partnership working, which is absolutely benefiting our children. Our members have grown over the past few years, and we currently have an active group of around 10 parents who are not only involved in school improvement planning, but provide fundraising opportunities for our young people whilst raising money for our school. Our children feel very proud of their community. An example of this is our Upper Nurture group are currently working with the New Cumnock Development Trust to develop the community garden. We believe this opportunity will encourage the children to be responsible citizens within our community, as well as develop skills for life and skills for work.
Welcome to New Cumnock Town Hall, which is part of the Prince's Foundation. In 2016, as part of our heritage-led regeneration programme, the hall was brought back to life after an extensive restoration project. This elevated it from its derelict state to the multifunctional community space that you see here today. The Town Hall is once again the meeting space for the people. The spaces include a main hall with a seated balcony for spectators, complete with a state-of-the-art audio-visual system, which is great for our community cinema nights. Town Hall also includes a smaller meeting room, an art room and a computer room. With over 50 groups using the space on a regular basis, from badminton, tai chi, yoga, ballet, solo group and local art group, Newcombe at Town Hall is certainly once again the beating heart of the community.
And over the road, we have Scotland's only remaining open-air freshwater heated swimming pool. In 2016, the pool was threatened with closure, but was rescued by the Prince's Foundation. After an extensive 9-month restoration to the Lido-style pool, including a reduction in the depth of the pool tank to help reduce the running costs, the doors reopened to visitors in June 2017. That first season saw 37,000 visitors and continues to attract people from all over the world. A visit to Newcombe swimming pool is a must. Whether you're here to keep fit or for pleasure, we have a varied timetable to accommodate. From aquasize, lane swimming, family swimming sessions or swimming under the stars, there is something to suit all ages and abilities and is a very enjoyable day away.
This is my storage cupboard. We've got a wide selection of different things. You've got your cereals and your pastas. Sorted it out all the date. We've got toiletries here as well, in the bottom. Your deodorants and stuff. The toilet rolls behind me. Then we've got all your tins, your tuna and your corned beef, to your rices, chopped pork and your long life milk. We've also got sanitary products.
So today it's cleaning day, aye. So this is the day we do our food bar, and this is where Newcombe at Workmen's Club. That we've painted, got new lights for, tried to save it. And as I said, we're freezer, we're fridges. We do a quite good selection, we're stocking up.
Monday's my food bank day. We're making mince and tatties to give out to the community. Free for anybody that needs it. Or knows anybody that's sick and can't get out. While we're doing this, we're prepping food as we get donated fresh vegetables. So we're getting all this chopped up, ready.
Hi, good morning. My name's Maureen. I've been volunteering for quite a few months now with the Newcombe Community Garden Group. Our main aim and objectives is to enhance and make all the open areas much more pleasurable and enjoyable for people to sit. We also do the road signs as well. I feel it's important to create a nice, pleasant environment for the residents to come back into Newcombe and for visitors. Planting flowers during the summer, they were lovely, they were beautiful, and it's amazing the people that spoke about them. The local areas I feel is important, especially at this time and over the last few months when people's moods have been really quite down and they've been feeling low. Having the areas all developed, flowers in them, having lovely places to sit has been extremely uplifting. It's been very, very positive towards the village. It has enhanced the village quite a bit. It has uplifted people's moods, and it has also generated quite a bit of community spirit. Looking at talking about flowers, and we're now getting volunteers once the restrictions are lifted further. They're wanting to volunteer and help with the local community areas. I also volunteer at the station because I feel that's an important bit. I volunteer with the Garden and Conduct Back ScotRail in the community. I feel that the station is an important bit because some of it's the first place visitors see coming in, and residents themselves if they've been away at other areas. It's nice to come back into a nice area and make it a a place of interest for people that can talk about it. Hello, this is another area that the Newcomer Community Garden is really quite involved with. It's an area with different plots for different people and for people in the community to come and use, plant their vegetables, just like small allotment things within the garden is set within the Newcomer Community Development Trust. It's out the back and it's really getting quite well used by some people in the community. We've got boxes for the scouts, we've got an area for the primary school children, juices, the building merchants has kindly supplied us with wood, and we're going to be building another 4 raised beds, and that's for the school children, for the boys brigade, and one for the local community as well. And as you can see, we have now the greenhouses up. It's just nearly been put up. We're in the process of getting the staging for the greenhouse. There'll be one side here for the children to use to bring on wee plants, seed plants, to learn more about the flowers and the garden and things. We'll plant their seeds in the plug planting, but another side that's slightly higher for other people in the community, like ourselves, to use. And hopefully once we start running, the flowers that we bring on there, they will just be distributed to all the different areas in the village to enhance every entrance into the village, also to ensure that all the open spaces are kept nice with the flowers. It has uplifted, it has really made people smile. It's given people something to think positive about rather than COVID-19. They're now thinking about their open spaces and how it has improved their health and well-being as well, being able to go out and sit in an area that's tidy, it's all weeded out and there's flowers in it. So I've really enjoyed doing it and I look forward to the future and keeping Newcomer beautiful.
We managed to get the pavilion off the demolition list, and after months of hard work we finally took asset transfer over of the Greenhead pitch and pavilion back in February this year. So we managed to secure funding as well from Minerals Trust, so we could carry out the works involved, because this was basically a shell, so there was no boilers, no heating system, nothing. So we got new heating system in, we got the walls skimmed, we sorted everything up, and some major works took place and brought it back up to standard. So we managed one game in March before COVID happened, so it was never ideal. But during the height of COVID, the club, we volunteered our services to Newcomer Development Trust, as well as for volunteers to get information leaflets out to the services they were offering. So I got into a group chat, there was 6 or 7 boys volunteered to get the leaflets out. So we met up and we done majority in Newcomer with the leaflets. So there's no questions asked, we just got everything done, and we're happy to help out when possible. In July this year, got a phone call from Jim Marshall regarding football training for younger kids. So went along, first day, with 5 kids show up. So we've continued and keep going, and as of October we now have 25 kids involved, from ages 2-year-old up until 6. So we've got a good mix. There's 5 girls involved as well, so hopefully we can get a girls team in the future as well. The kids recently had a photo shoot. We got new kits sponsored by the local runners who came together and got 25 new strips, full kits for the kids. So this is a brilliant gesture and just shows us the spirit within Newcomer, that people were willing to help out.